Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And we do have our Helios teams right in front of us here, healing up their stamina for the most part. We aren't injured too bad. And once we do that, we're headed down to the Bionic Fortress. That's our immediate plan, unless something else breaks loose right nearby with higher priority. And we also then have the Tiamats flying back, basically trying to get to the living crystal quarry so we can start increasing our output there. That would be ideal, and I think we have not cleared this yet, so there makes no sense flying there now that I look at it and think about it. So let's just get both vessels over here. We'll see if it allows us to harvest any quicker by having more than one here. I don't know if that's a mechanic or a feature, but I'd like to at least test it out and try it out before we move on. And then finally, this is the main thing we're watching, because this is what's going to determine our upcoming mission, is we have both the Manticore and the Thunderbird headed down to see if we can make it to this Haven defense in time. If we do not make it in time, we have an alternate mission that's still kind of down in this general southern direction, and this will more than likely be our next mission then if we don't make it to the Haven in time. So let's just get this thing going and see what happens. And of course, you know, anytime you just let the time go, this pops up. Yikes, how bad are they going to get now? We're getting late game. It just looks ugly mean with all this extra growth. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go see how bad it really is. We got a viral machine gun. Yeah, it's bad. Organic grenade launcher at least. Wait till they start getting viral of everything. That'll make it tough. That'll make it tough. And they're looking prettier. There's a lot more bright. Ooh, virus resistance on this one. Stomp attack, living crystal supercharge. Each stack adds 5% damage to the creature's next attack. So what the hey? I don't know what that means. Each stack of what? I guess, well, this is something I don't think I want to find out. But anyway, it launches explosive projectiles. And each stack, I don't know what they're referring to as a stack, but I don't like the idea that it can get supercharged. So let's not see these for a while, please. And we got another one with the most buff legs I've seen yet to date. Inflicts damage, and this one is heavily armored. So one of them does the damage, the other ones protect it, and it shoots poison worms. Poison worms aren't the worst in the world. It does have the ability to shock, so maybe this is not as bad as I first thought. Probably because it's not as colorful. The dangerous one seems like this. Have a bit more color involved. This is a Scylla. I do not. Cannons. Jeez, multi-shot cannons. Poisonous goo, not just goo, but poisonous goo, resistant to virus. Yeah, and death belch. How many multiple small creatures come out upon its death? I don't know. Wouldn't that be something? You finally get through and you kill the damn thing, and then everybody left on your team gets one of these little baby belch things to jump on their face, and you lose. I could see that happening at some point. Anyway, let's get down here. Let's get this going. Yeah, we aren't going to make it in time. And we got another one under attack. I doubt, yeah, we're not going to make it here in time either. And that's a big time attack also. We got some citadels in multiple locations, and we can't get to them fast enough. So I think, well, we'll go a little longer in this direction, then we're changing course.
The Jericho Haven is under attack.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, this one, actually, I can let it go because it can protect itself. Well, I'm fine with that too then. Protect yourself, please. Apparently there's no havens or citadels or lairs that we're aware of, at least. They could be farther inland. But we got other things at hand. We got to keep this thing going. And I don't think, yeah, we're not going to make it.
Construction complete.
And we finished our last archaeology lab. Before we do this, I want to make sure, yeah, they're damn cheap now. So we're definitely going to pop a few of these in here right while we're here, because we need to get more out there. We'll start with these. And also they get built in 1 hour. Yeah, we're not going to make it. So let's just change course over here.
Haven destroyed.
And the archaeology probes are just boom, boom, boom. And the other one up north. So these havens got destroyed fast. And I think I just saw a pop-up that perhaps we are healed up. Our stamina is looking good. So we're also going to get these individuals headed down here. Just lining up the missions now. Let's get back over to the one we're probably going to hit first. And we almost got some more living crystal excavations going. Okay, we need one more vessel there before we can start it, so we'll come back to it. And we're going to start harvesting some more living crystals.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
And we got another one. Where's this one? This one's going to fall. We're got a lot that all of a sudden are starting to fall because we're out of position. We're going to some extremity locations because they need to be dealt with. So, you know, and while we're here and while I'm thinking about it, in case it's just stamina we ever need, I'm going to repair the living quarters. Obviously, we can't get our health repaired here. But stamina is important everywhere because we always have med kits, even if there's not a med bay that we can use. So let's see, Geoscape. While we're at it, is there a way? We're out of probe launch range, so we're going to have to be over in a different part of the map, I think. Wait, how does it work? Since I have the Helios chosen, can I lay him down over here now? Yes. And where is my, but some of my probes are very far, so we might as well just lay a couple probes down here just to make sure we got some things covered. And we'll do another one over here. Since they're so cheap, we can afford to just start laying them everywhere. To start getting the last locations known that we need to find. This seems kind of a waste, but it's the only way to pick up these islands, I guess, without other overlap. Got to protect everything. Maybe this kind of way. And I don't know if we can get any others going this far away. Yeah, okay, we can get it this far away, and we'll try it right about here. And that's all the ones we built at the moment. I'm going to build a few more. And keep moving. And there we go. We got both vehicles to the Black Ops site. That's the mission we're going to do next. The Typhon Brigade is a New Jericho-affiliated paramilitary group that has been kidnapping and executing Synedrion scientists. The purpose of this mission is to bring their reign of terror to an extremely definite end. So that's the one ahead of us. Let's go pick out the team that we need to take out. And we'll just get up here and start the mission. And who... Yeah, we may not want to go too low level. And I did have a name request, but dang it, I don't have it in front of me for Rookie 25, so I'll have to add that name next time. I apologize for that faux pas. Usually I try to have everything in front of me before I start recording, but I didn't this time, so what do you know. We got probably a difficult mission, so we definitely want to go with level 7 heavy individuals. We'll take away, and if it's against, you are up to level 5 now. I'm actually thinking if it's against New Jericho, we're not going to take the Scarab because they can get through a lot of damage that armor big time. We're going to go the sniper route. That tends to be my preferred way to deal with them. Not that my snipers are very well protected against their rockets, and I'm sure they're going to have some rockets on this one, but I think this is the way we're going to do the team. Neo, rookie 25, who, yes, you will get named soon, don't worry about that, and everybody else will sit. Let's go make sure we got what we need on this one. Yeah, I'm not going to spend, well, I am going to spend will, because we got to at least, willpower, and even has to be even more if they've got the sniper's perk, but willpower has got to be strong, or at least at 12 minimum at this level, to have enough use. So that's what we're going to do. Do I have any, do I want to change maybe to a more powerful weapon with more pop at this time? I don't have any of the piercing ones available, I don't think. Well, heck, let's upgrade to Synedrion for you. And switch it out that way. You've also got the Synedrion laser pistol, which doesn't pierce. So I think here, as long as I got any available. No, I don't have any of that. It doesn't look like I have any of the New Jericho ones. Do we have piercing here? No. I think only the New Jericho ones pierce. And since we don't have the piercing ones, we'll leave it. Scarab's not going, but rookie 25 sure as heck is. And I think we're going to follow the same pattern here, because at least we got a more powerful weapon here. Overall, we sure as heck do. More ammo capacity, you name it. And what are we looking at here? The laser pistol, we'll keep that. And I think we're looking good. I am going to pop one more will. Okay, Nikolai, we got a lot, or a fair amount of rockets to play their game back on them, and that's what we're going to do. You are maxed out on will, which is amazing. I think, since we can, at this point, I'm gonna give you a little extra strength. Just to improve your health, the purpose on that one. So I can use you as a bullet sponge if a worst case scenario happens. Now, nice piercing sniper rifle is not bad in this instance, and we will hang on to an up close shotgun. And do I have anything else I want to add? Because we can. Yeah, we're just gonna do the speed, because that really plays into your game, Joe Murata. And we never really have had much luck with this motion detection module, at least that I'm aware of. But we'll be in a city environment, so maybe we'll see somebody behind a wall for a change. We'll keep this acid firing because that can burn through their armor. That's appropriate. We got backup ammo. We're good to go. Sade. In fact, you are overall, I don't really need to spend on the heavy weapon proficiency with you, I do not believe. We will give you one pop of speed. Robbie Zasso, hopefully you can stay hidden on this one, because these guys can hurt you bad and they can hurt you fast. We'll give you a little extra strength just because of that. How about that? We'll keep the spider drones because they could come in handy for us. You have this one, and it doesn't show any piercing either, so I guess I'm mistaken. The pistols just don't pierce, but we'll keep that pistol on hand. And I think what we're going to do is see if we can't upgrade your sniper rifle also. And I think we're in good shape now. This is poison. It'd almost be better to have an acid grenade of some kind. Well, you know what? Let's give this a little trial workout here, because they're armored up in quite a few cases. So we'll trade out the pistol with the newest acid one that we built and see how well that burns through their armor, and just give that a little test drive if we're lucky, and see how that works. Sigourney, you've got poison damage, which if we can get through the armor will be good, and then you got that up close option also. Grenades, medkits, I think we're good. I would like... Now Boom Blast, we don't have any Boom Blast kind of weapon. And we got a Boom Blaster on this. Do I need an extra Boom Blaster? I have the weapon, but I don't really have enough to spend on your strength to get that to where we need it. So let's just give you that strength. With that in mind, at some point maybe being able to equip that with you in the future. And you, Takeda, boy, do you have some stuff. And yeah, you're not carrying any of the heavy weapons that you could for Rage Burst. But I do believe I'm going to pick up Rage Burst, because it can work nice with the New Jericho Assault Rifle, and sometimes maybe that comes in more convenient or more handy than the stick. We'll see. What we'll do in the meantime is give you that one extra pop of will and move on. I think that's it. Yeah, Callum, you're on a whole different team. So we are ready to go out. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered after the mission. Successful mission. We'll see you on the battlefield. All right, let's kind of get the overview. We see 3 right off the bat, and obviously the sniper. Boy, when's the last time you've seen 3 of them so hittable from your starting position? That's interesting. And yes, rockets, flamethrowers. Didn't even think that they might have a flamethrower. So the first, actually all of them are close enough, although yeah, that weapon could hit if he shot twice from where he is, and that could do some damage. I hope they're all hittable right from where they are, so we can take them out quick and efficiently. The only bad thing is some of it, you know, depending on how much I'm able to move us, we're very vulnerable to someone else that we can't see launching a rocket, launching a grenade to go after us. But bottom line is we got to kill them all. So we might as well start. We'll worry about other things later. And what do you know? Some of us can't even see. What is this? All full cover, high cover? Yeah, so a lot of this may block some of our lines of sight. Well, right off the bat, Nikolai, I know what I want to do, and that is I want to weaken them down. That means hopefully it'll take less shots to take them out. You're at least behind some kind of cover, unless they charge on this direction, and it'll allow us more movement because it'll take less to kill them if we can soften them up properly. So we are going to do the Boom Blast just so we can get 2 grenades and a rocket going on this one. And it's short range, so it should be accurate. And you know, if anybody's going to clump up like this, I mean, we had a mission on the other playthrough, the Pirate King one, where I made the mistake of grouping us up, and even the AI knows to take advantage of that. So let's hope we're smarter than the AI. Let's take advantage of it. Okay, the damage is starting nicely. Very happy. The sniper has turned around. Oh, they're over there. Yeah, there's a lot of arms and heads and legs, and looks like even weapons that have been destroyed. I think we're in good shape now. The biggest thing we might just do is to allow us to then place Overwatch with everybody else is you. I'm kind of thinking we might dash you up there and do a little sticking. And that way, if I chose rapid clearance, when we activate other things, which you know we will, we'll still be able to get out of there. So let's do rapid clearance, because you can get up there with one swing, and I think one swing is going to be enough to get this chain happening. We'll find out if I misjudged, but what we'll do is also one little dash just to make sure. So far, nobody else, and now we got two swings, just in case I misjudged. What else? And where else? Okay, way down here, and it is a sniper, so it's a dangerous new enemy that we have discovered. But not too dangerous for you. And we can make it down here and get back to good action points, and also get rid of a dang sniper, which I hate with a passion. Now at this point, we do not see anybody else. So where is the best spot to place you? I guess what we'll start doing is looking for more enemies. And one thing we can do to look for more enemies is you, Robbie Zasso, need to be your stealthy, perceptive self and try coming over to this side of the building to see what you see. No, nothing. Not sensing anything. So much for that. Who else might give us some perception? Now, Sigourney, maybe what we can do is jet jump you up high and see what we can sense up here. We've used some will already. We probably won't use a lot more, potentially. Let's just send you here so we can pick it up next turn if necessary. We'll jump to this point.
Here we go.
No, we don't know if they're down below or not. We're just not picking anything up, are we? And we're near the ladder. If I need to just do a quick little run up here, we can. Don't even have to jet jump, but we're not seeing anyone else. So the goal right now is let's get some cover positions in case they turn up. Joe Murata. I guess what we'll do is we'll have you cover this door in case they're in the building. And we won't place the Overwatch until everybody moves in case somehow they turn up. Neo. This is where I wish we had Frenzy to get you to a slightly better cover position to Overwatch from. It's not going to quite get you the angle I want because I need somebody to cover this other door. So let's move over here. That vehicle is like smack dab in the way of... Well, you do have a sniper weapon. We'll take this cover. And now we have Sade. She is one smooth operator. Where do I want you to cover things from, and how far can you get? I guess you can also provide some cover up this way. We just have no clue where they may come from. So the remaining... Aha! Guess where they're coming? There's one coming out this door. You? How far away are you? As a matter of fact, we could... I think it dashes you up to here, and it might ever so we might get lucky if we're lucky to get through and open that door. Let's do the dash. get you here. Hopefully we can hit. And if worse comes to worse, guess what? We've got Onslaught to back us up if this doesn't work out. So let's come open the door and see what we have to smash. We have a big old heavy, so you might need a little Onslaught help. Nope, not you. Not you at all. So the perception helped tremendously. Now we still don't know where anyone else might be. How far is the range of Onslaught should we need it? Just to make sure, how far into this room does it go? Let's change the angle so I get a better sense. No, I don't want rapid clearance. I want to, so it can't. It's not going to get very far into the room, but I think we might as well run indoors just in case we sense something in this room where we might be overwatching. And you, how much will do you have left? Pretty good amount of will. How far, Sade? You also have it, but you can't get very far. We're gonna do a little dash because you can dash twice and still be okay, and there's fortunately no limit to the number of times you can dash. I think that might get nerfed sometime down the road. Oh, that's Warcry, so there is a limit. We can only dash twice. I knew they limited. You know how many times I get these two confused because I just glance down and don't really look at them? Obviously that's a shout, not a dash. So let's just do the Onslaught, since we know we don't have to do an Overwatch on this. Let's just get you onslaughted so you can continue looking around the building for us. We will play it that way. We'll move you a single move at a time. How about that? Oh, look it. That guy had good hide qualities, that's for sure. Well, not anymore. And there's another one. We're finding him. The chain continues.
I can't do this. Game over, man.
And they made the mistake of standing too close for the Stickmeister. Oh my lord, we were getting them panicked with all this activity. Well, we might as well start up with the Panic Man and just go in a line, do the little Utakeda conga line. The enemy does not like the Utakeda conga line. Phoenix Point doesn't necessarily like the Utakeda conga line because we're aware of his dance skills. But conga away, it is effective, if not pretty. And look at, there's someone else over here too. Inside, tucked away inside this building, and the door to get out is over here. So I don't know that Yu's gonna quite be able to reach over there, but he's gonna do one hell of a lot of damage right here, right now. Sorry for anyone else hoping to get experience. Guess what, we're going to run you in here and hope beyond hope, because we also have Onslaught very nearby. Can I just double check how far it reaches? Well, guess what? If we're stretched too thin, we're, SOL. But you've been killing everybody with one blow, so there's no reason to think that won't continue. So let's go. And it's panicked anyway, so we're safe. Could that be it? That's the kind of thing that makes missions seem easy. Well, when we had you on the Pirate King mission compared to my Season 2 playthrough doing a Pirate King without the stick, without rapid clearance, what a difference in difficulty. So what could have been a very difficult mission wasn't. Alright, the good news is we are now allied with the Phoenix Project, or Synedrion is now allied with the Phoenix Project and will cooperate on finding a solution to the Pandoran threat. Phoenix may now actively participate in Synedrion research projects.
They're dead. Good. I abhor violence, but there are actions that simply cannot be tolerated. And so the alliance between Synedrion and the Phoenix Project is sealed. Not the way I had imagined it, to be honest, but I suppose it's appropriate enough for the most horrifying time in human history. Now let's work on surviving long enough to build a world without death squads. We still have a lot of work ahead of us, making the world a better place. Well, it's certainly not an easy task.
Okay, we gain some nice attitude, and more importantly, we gain some nice supplies. Let's reload that. And good job, team. We're in pretty good shape health-wise, too, with the teams over here. Yeah, we're in dang good position here. Let's get all the research moved over, because we know we want... Oh, there's not much left over. Medbay healing at bases increases by 50% and plus 20 healing bonus in battle. Oh, I like that one. Especially for those of us that are regularly hit. Advanced paralyzing weapons. Poison resistant technology goes in the queue. Multi-sensor threat detection. Okay. And Project Domovoy. Enemy bases within range of mist repellers suffer a 20% reduction in global attack strength. Oh, so that's enemy bases. Alright, so all the projects are in here. We'll still stick with signal disruption. Let's see if there's anything else I want to put right behind it. Advanced viral. You know, that's... even though some things are gaining protection against viral weapons, yeah, some of those advanced ones that we saw, so let's keep looking just in case. Shredding technology from acid. It improves acid, I assume. No. Advanced rocket technology. A rocket launcher for our... assaults, perhaps? I like the thought of that. Advanced acid to acid weapons efficiency increased by 20%, and it's not a lot of research time. Let's move that one up. The medical nanites, yeah, I like the idea of that one. Not much time involved there. And I think that's it for now. Let's just do one thing and move the signal disruption back to the top and go from there. I think we're ready to move on. What we got to decide now is with this team down here, what do we have over here as priorities? We could maybe run down to this site, retrieve evidence of how the antediluvian proto-civilization defeated the Pandora virus. That may be, excuse me, scrolling a little cockeyed here. Is there anything imminent or important up here? I think now is the time to take the side trip with these. The big one is, I'm not sure which one. Can the Manticore make it here? No, apparently not. So it is not time to make the trip. I think the Thunderbird makes it. Yeah, the Thunderbird makes it, but not the Manticore. So I'm not up to doing a mission solo without that. I always could fly one of the Tiamats back over here to switch individuals over to get down there to do it, but that mission We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Instead, what we'll do is we'll split up, and we got a couple story or potential new exploration sites. Since we're down here, let's check them out. And we got a new site here. Let's see how far we are over here. Okay, we still got a ways to go till we get down there, so let's head back to where we were. And we are increasing our crystals. That keeps going up, so that's nice to have that happening. Let's go over to the exploration site. I think hopefully an ambush, one vessel's worth of individuals can hold out. And this haven has a story. Matters of faith. At the Synedrion haven of Towards Hope, an unusual situation is unfolding. A significant minority of the population has joined a new religion, the cult of the distant voice. Members of the cult believe that through mediation, a person can make contact with a divine being called Yurgon, and thus receive enlightenment. Furthermore, they believe that the enlightened are immune to the Pandora virus. This latter belief is causing a security problem. Synedrion is predicated on full religious freedom, but it is also a society built on principles of scientific rationality. To suppress the cult would be an assault on freedom, but the cult's belief put the community in active danger of infection. Frustrated, worried, and unable to find a solution via debate, the people of Towards Hope have turned to us for input. Cultists should be forced to obey security protocols or be expelled. Cultists deserve a full freedom, even if their beliefs are dangerous. Well, you know, it really, in my mind, doesn't matter. Let's imagine if we expel them, the population of the haven goes down, and if we keep them here, maybe the population goes down because of infection. And we probably lose reputation. We're going to play the hard line, and the cultists should be forced to obey security protocols or be expelled. So the leader's attitude towards us is increased. The disciples overall don't like it, and their population is changed by -96. The followers of the cult of the distant voice are not pleased, and the rest of the population is deeply uncomfortable. But at some point, irrational beliefs can no longer be tolerated, particularly when lives are at risk. Some of the cultists decide to leave, risking the long journey across the wasteland to stay true to their visions. And really doesn't matter that we lose a few. We're way up there with Anu anyway, so really not a problem. Other than the population hit is probably the biggest problem. We're going to continue down to this search site. I think we need to get this one going. Oh, we weren't there yet. Yeah, so we need to get that going, and the Thunderbird, if we can click on it, there we go, is going to go down to this search site. Elite training is being built in places. We've got to get down to that pure mission here pretty quick. That should be our next mission coming up. And let's just make sure... No, oh, the second Tiamat hadn't made it there. I wonder if it goes any faster. Let's see if we can eyeball and see a difference. No, doesn't really make a difference. Okay, they were always here. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned Phoenix Project microfiche archive. The building is almost entirely overgrown with pulsating yellow vines that are oddly reminiscent of long, headless moray eels. Trying to enter may result in injuries. Well, guess what? We're Phoenix Point. We can avoid them, right? For the most part. 30 damage. I don't think that's hideous. And we get some research in addition to materials, tech, and food. Most of the microfiches are part of an archive documenting unsolved mysteries created on orders of Administrator Irina Semeniova. Semeniova was forced to quit her job after an intense conflict with the KBG in 1968, and the archive was never completed. The site languished until it was shut down by Administrator Fred Halleck in 1991. The mysteries documented here may well represent older, isolated outbreaks of the Pandora virus, and as such are invaluable to our scientists. All right. They were always here. And do we have any other place to explore at the moment? No. So we might as well just come down here and at least join up at this site. Okay, the Bionic Fortress, our first Helios, has made it there, so let's wait for the second one to arrive. It should arrive any second, probably before we get any exploring done down here. It'll beat the Thunderbird. And there we go. We have our next mission, the Bionic Fortress. The location of the transmission appears to be the Pure's central base. Initial analysis suggests the presence of multiple fully bionic soldiers, as well as Subject 24 himself. Should we succeed in killing him, there's a high likelihood that the rest of the Pure will fall in disarray. So this is our mission for next time. I hope you enjoyed today's mission. It turned out to be a cakewalk, and we were able to get a lot of other explorations and progress made because of it. So we're going to have a potential tougher time on the Bionic Fortress, but guess what? We got Callum on this one too, so maybe we will get lucky and have a good time facing up with the remaining Pure. Let's find out next time. Thumbs up if you enjoyed today's. And you know, I love thumbs up. I really appreciate it when y'all take that moment to just click that like button. Thanks so much for those of you who have done that. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you next time.